here we go now. Here we go now. Let's get up in this flow with me, your host, Joe. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode with me, your host, Joe. Wow. So we had an amazing topic last week on vulnerability. And one of the resources that I forgot to mention was a book by one of my favorite authors and researchers, Dr. Brené Brown. The book is called The Power of Vulnerability. And you can get that joint on Audible for $1. Ew, 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 ew. Not only that, the Audible comes with a PDF for you to do the work as you read the book or listen to the book. I highly recommend that you all check this joint out. And I'm hoping that in the future, I will be able to start a book club so we can tap into these books together. I would greatly enjoy that. If you all would enjoy that, put it in the comments, send it to me in an email at FlowwithJotv, and everything is always listed, the way to reach out to me, in the description box below. So this week, we are going to get into the art of receiving feedback gracefully. What y'all think about this one? I think it's a much needed topic because there's so many things when it comes to feedback. One thing, it's an essential element to building personal and professional growth. And we learn from feedback, right? And it helps to build a more profound connection into our self-awareness. And the first talking point we're going to dive into is the importance of receptive feedback. Feedback from friends, family, colleagues, and even feedback from ourselves. Because when we have this openness, it'll lead to stronger connections and our own personal growth. And some practical strategies on the importance of receptive feedback is what I say all the time: active listening. Active listening, when you put down the distractions or anything that is distracting you in a conversation and you show respect to the person who is giving you feedback, it demonstrates a willingness to learn. And also avoiding defensiveness. Now, how many of y'all, when y'all get feedback, get defensive? I'm guilty. I've been there too, right? So let's try to avoid this common instinct to become defensive when faced with criticism. Let's stay open to it. And just, if you need to breathe while you're receiving the criticism, take some deep breaths, practice calmness. That way you can actively listen to the feedback you are given and be open to it. You can always self-reflect on it and become better. One way that I have taken feedback is with a podcast. So some of my listeners have reached out to me because I ask for your opinions all the time so I can better serve you as the Flow with Joe Pod family. I like to go off the top of my head a lot of the times, but my listeners prefer for me to get straight to the point. And so they like it better when I use my guided notes that I always prepare for every episode. And if that is what you all enjoy, that is what I adapt to. No matter what I like, I'm here to serve the Flow with Joe family. So I took the criticism and I implemented it, and now I use my notes, my script every single episode. So now we're going to dive into the constructive self feedback. And so this is giving feedback to yourself and how this practice can lead to increased self-awareness and personal development. Some practical strategies towards this: journaling. Journaling for a self-reflection tool and to give yourself feedback. It can really help you track your progress and set personal development goals. And number 2 is one that I love, which is personal mentorship or coaching. Everyone needs a coach, right? I mean, all professional athletes have a coach. They also have a mentor somewhere in those streets. All high level, high achieving people, athletes, career people have mentors and have coaches in their corner to keep them on task, to make sure their mental is properly so they can keep performing at a high level, and also just to keep delivering excellence and have someone to be there to hold you accountable and to guide you along the way. So I highly encourage you in this journey, if you can, to seek mentorship or coaching and receive structured feedback. And if you are getting mentorship or coaching, please share your story with me, because I would like to start a segment, like a Q&A segment on the show where you guys ask me questions. I'll answer them live on the show, or you guys share a personal story with me and I'll share it on the show, and your name never has to be mentioned. So please hit those description notes and reach out to me at FlowwithJotv@gmail.com. So to have better self-awareness and relationship building, definitely consider mentorship and coaching. So I hope this was helpful for you all. And I hope it helps to build on your personal and professional development, to fostering stronger relationships, increasing your self-awareness, so you can continue to shape your character. Until we meet again next time, toodles, my beautiful poodles. Right. This part of the show is sponsored by the Flow with Joe podcast. And I want you all to go over to Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, and purchase my new children's book, Tooth Fairy's Legacy. This is my baby, and I hope your children will enjoy this book as well. It's for 3 to 5-year-old children. And if older children are beginning to read, they will probably enjoy the book as well. But in this book, it teaches you to listen to your child, see your child and how they're acting, and to validate their feelings. We oftentimes, as parents, will want our children to chase a dream that we want for them, but our children may have other things in mind. Are you going to support that and listen and validate? Or are you going to continue to push them in a direction that you want them to go? Right? So go ahead, head on over to Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and get Tooth Fairy's Legacy. This is the beginning of a series. So for me to publish the next book, I need these books sold out so I can publish the next one. Hey. And please share Flow with Joe podcast with a friend.
Hey, boys and girls, thank you for watching my mom's channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell. And I'll see you later. A Monday, always a Monday.